moment to be a little bit of a, we were a little over time, we started a little late, so, but I wanted to really for this moment to be a moment of people can talk to each other and ask questions. One of the things that I asked Douglas was to say, so there's a couple of things. One, just a couple of announcements before. We have flyers and we started to spread more the campaign. We have support of the unions for Free Lula campaign. And we're gonna have in the website new ways for you to engage in the Free Lula fight to become really an international campaign. We have postcards in the front that you can send directly to Lula for Christmas. We have someone going to Brazil this week that's gonna take and mail them directly from Brazil to the jail where he is. But I also wanted to say, I asked Douglas in his talk, and now we can open in this moment, to talk about really actionable items and how we can help UNEAFRO grow, how we can help other movements in Brazil to grow, and also how we can engage more together to make the Free Lula campaign really become an international campaign. One of the things that we talked also is that we have to not only make it become first a Latin American campaign, but also an African campaign, to then inflame more the northern world in ways to be as strong as Mandela's day and Mandela's campaign was. Otherwise, he won't get out of jail, especially with Bolsonaro taking office. So to end in a positive note, I really wanted to ask Douglas if you can talk a little about what people can do, going to the website, donating, helping or engage other groups, or however we wanted to talk about it.
Muito bem, eu agradeço mais uma vez a oportunidade. Pedir a vocês que guardem um tempinho para olhar os nossos vídeos no YouTube, UNEAFRO Brasil, Uni com E, UNEAFRO Brasil.
I wanted to ask you to go to our website, UNEAFRO-Brasil, with an S.org, and watch our videos also on YouTube.
Todos nós que temos redes de amigos, familiares, conhecidos no Brasil, podem se somar ao trabalho que é um trabalho comunitário, um trabalho que envolve as pessoas para uma prática de educação popular nas comunidades.
All of us who have friends in communities and are part of social movements and other groups can help, and engage other people to be part of the movement.
Ao levar o trabalho de cursinho popular para a comunidade, nós organizamos as famílias e usamos esse espaço para fazer política, para, por exemplo, discutir a injustiça da prisão de Lula.
When we do the courses to prepare people to go into university in the favelas or communities, we involve the families and we help them to be engaged in the fight also, and also to engage in the fight to free Lula.
Aos que estão aqui, moram aqui nos Estados Unidos.
For whoever lives here in the United States,
nós temos um grupo de pessoas que passaram por UNEAFRO.
We also have a group of people who work through UNEAFRO's programs.
E ou estudam em algumas universidades, ou estão tentando a vida em algumas cidades aqui.
Or who study in universities here, or trying to make a life in the cities here.
Eu fiquei muito feliz em conhecer esse espaço, porque agora eu posso dizer que tem um lugar para que a galera possa se encontrar, para fazer uma primeira reunião e tentar se organizar a partir daqui dessa cidade.
I was very happy to get to know this place, because now I have a place to tell people to come to and meet and greet and get together to start a movement from the space.
Para terminar, o nosso trabalho é um trabalho de organização da nossa comunidade negra em especial.
And to start, of course, our work is a work of organizing the black people in particular.
E há muitos brasileiros negros e negras que estão aqui em Nova York, por exemplo, tentando a vida, trabalhando muitas horas por dia, com pouco tempo, inclusive, para participar desses momentos.
And there are many black people here in New York, Brazilians and women and men that are working long hours, and they're also making time to come to events like this.
A ideia é que vocês possam ser essa rede também de apoio a essas pessoas.
And we hope that you also can be the network for these people.
E por último, vocês podem fazer doações financeiras também.
And finally, you can also donate money.
Afinal de contas, né, nós precisamos juntar também aqui um pouco de poder econômico. UNEAFROBrasil.org.
Because you can also, we need to also gather economic power from here, from the city, at UNEAFROBrasil.org. Question?
Muito obrigado.
Hi to everyone. I'm Gershon Bastia from Haiti. Uh, I really want to erase a point because in Haiti now, it's kind of difficult to make solidarity to Lula. Because at the moment Lula was in power in Brazil, make a lot of social advance for the people, and there's Brazilian soldiers in Haiti shot the people in the poor cities in Haiti and the minister. And now, when you go somewhere to talk to the people, we need to sign a petition for Lula. They said, Lula, he sent Brazilian soldier here to kill us. Oh, don't talk about. And at the same time, is the reason for me, all the time, the people need to be in solidarity. Because only the MST give us this possibility to make this solidarity with Lula. Because at the moment the soldier come in Haiti, MST send a brigade in Haiti to work to the people. Like the state in Brazil send soldier to the state in Haiti to help the United Nations and the occupation force in Haiti. But at the same time, we have the peasant in Brazil, the MST people, send a brigade in Haiti to support the social movement, to support the people who fight against the occupation in Haiti. That means, I think, solidarity needs to be forever between the people. And at the same time, we need to improve our behavior in front of our socialist power sometime, because when we have some socialist comrade achieve the power, everyone is blinded about what he's doing, because it's us. We don't need to criticize, we don't need to say nothing. And for me, all the time is a lack, is a real lack, because when we don't do our self-criticism, the right wing gonna do it for us. And they're gonna do it really, because they're gonna put us in jail. They're gonna make coup d'etat like they did in Brazil, like they used to do in Haiti. That means for me today is a moment to tell to the Brazilian people, to say we, like a militant, socialist militant in Haiti, we are in solidarity with Lula. We make a lot of activity in Haiti for Lula. And not only for Lula, but for Dilma also when the coup was doing in Brazil. But now, we need to know that the Haitian people are always in solidarity with the Brazilian people, with the African people, with the Cuban people. But at the same time, we need more consciousness about that when people are suffering. Even if your team, your could do it, you need to say no, and you need to stay in solidarity like people to people. Thank you so much.
Vou falar em inglês. My name is Imani Gail Gillison. I'm the director of Theater of the Liberated. And I just wanted to say for anybody who's, we're also primarily at this time working with African and Latino artists to create works. We wanted to be part of Theater of the Oppressed, but when we first interacted with them, it was very expensive, so we created our own company. And so we work primarily with people from public housing, and I would love to collaborate with the brother that just spoke and with Douglas also to connect with the Afro-Brazilian and the Afro-Haitian people, artists who are doing things so that we can collaborate and continue to do this artistic work together. And anyone who wants to be supportive of that, please connect with me as well. Thank you.
Good evening. Buenas noches. I'm going to speak in English too, I think. Voy a hablar en inglés. My name is Lucy Pagoada Quesada, and I am the official representative of the Honduran Resistance and the Libre Party, which actually is the political arm of the resistance. And I am here today in the name of the people of Honduras to extend our appreciation to the people of Brazil. Because at the time of the United States back coup in Honduras in 2009, when our president, Jose Manuel Zelaya Rosales, came back to Honduras, he was protected in the embassy of Brazil. So you might think that there is little between Honduras and Brazil, but no, there is a lot that unites us. There is a lot more that unites us. And a lot of times, we don't see the connection because they don't show us the connection. They want to make us think that there is little that we have in common. The Spanish-speaking Latin America, with the Creole-speaking Latin America, with the Portuguese-speaking Latin America, with the French-speaking Latin America, the Garifuna speakers in Latin America. The enemy wants us to think that we have little in common, but we have a lot in common. And we do believe that the coup in Honduras in 2009, that the United States perpetrated in there, was the first coup that followed the wave of coups that the United States is perpetrating in our countries. It was followed right after Haiti. Jean Beltran Aristide, President Aristide, then there was President Zelaya, then there was Paraguay, then there was the attempted in Ecuador, then there was Brazil, and we can keep on counting and counting and counting. We need to point a finger to who's responsible. The United States government and its corporations, Wall Street and the corporations. I refuse to accept that it's only Bolsonaro. Bolsonaro is a puppet of the United States. Just like Juan Orlando Hernandez in Honduras, which is a dictator that was imposed by the United States in 2009, and whoever followed, Porfirio Lobo Sosa, and all the puppets that the United States has established there. We have to understand that what is happening in Brazil, what happened to President Dilma Rousseff, and the persecution against President Lula, because they're our presidents. They will never stop being our presidents. That's why I don't call them former presidents. They are our presidents because they're presidents of the people. They're the presidents of the people. That's why they continue to be our presidents. What is happening there is the same thing that is happening in so many other places in Latin America. They just attempted a coup in Nicaragua, right? And it's a wave of coups. Because once the United States came back from the Middle East, right? Crushing those countries, occupying them, murdering their people, expelling them from their lands, just like our people are being expelled right now in caravans. Those are not migrants. Those are displaced people. And who's responsible for that? The United States perpetrated the coup in Honduras in 2009. It was led, unfortunately, by President Obama and Hillary Clinton, which we call Hillary Clinton. I'm sorry, because it doesn't matter what party they represent. Unless we have a party of the people. The Republicans, the Democrats, they are there to represent the corporations. And they are there in our countries exploiting our resources. So we say, we are here, we are coming as migrants, we are coming as the exodus, the caravans, because you're there in our countries. So leave our countries and you don't have to deal with the issues here. So compañeros from Brazil, compañeros from Haiti, compañeros from all parts of Latin America, we understand your pain. We know what you're going through. And let me tell you, it's a long struggle. Next year, 2009, is going to be the 10th anniversary of the coup in Honduras. The resistance, we continue to fight. President Zelaya is fighting in Honduras. We're not going to give up, because giving up means giving up our country. And we refuse to give up our country to the oligarchs of Honduras and the oligarchs of the United States. That is our land. That is our country. Latin America is ours. We need to recuperate what belongs to us. Whether it is in Brazil, whether it is in the Patagonia, whether it is in the Caribbean, it doesn't matter where it is. We need to recuperate what belongs to us, to the people. Our land, our resources, our democracy, our dignity. And that's what I'm here to tell you, that we're in solidarity and that the struggle is the same. And we need to see ourselves like the people of Latin America and the Caribbean. There is no such thing as you're there and we're here. It's only one people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Thank you. Lula libre. Lula libre.
Ask the members of the debate to help the breakdown, please, and thank you everybody for coming. So whoever arrived later.